I have so many ideas that it's hard to decide which one to go for. So for this video, I'm gonna do two things. And I just failed, I'm gonna try to speak in full sentences without too many breaks, and then rather break in between the sentences. And I'm gonna make one of those spinny things. And then I can put different items on this board and spin it, and it will choose for me. I need a flat board of some sort for the wheel. I need a stand, vertical thingy majiggy, and a foot, and some bits and bobs for the spinny parts and the part. I'm gonna go over there to just have a look. I think I'm gonna use this poplar thing for the base and cut the strip for the stand or the vertical part with this other piece. Used to be a table leg. And I don't remember if I have any power or vacuum. Vacuum is here. Great framing. I'm trying to figure out how tall it's gonna be. Brum, brum, brum. What round thing could we use? I think I might have an idea. Maybe you can join me. We have recently tidied out my parents' records collection, so I might actually steal vinyl. This is perfect. Could we have found a better record? It looks like a wheel. Let's look at the record itself. Might not be that cool. I think it's good enough. Let's see what we can do with this. Boop. I should be able to sort of point so you could look at what I'm looking at when I want you to look at stuff. I don't think you're that intelligent. The camera, that is, or the gimbal. Not you, the viewer. You are very smart. So I'm thinking it will look good if this doesn't go past the red part. I think that's gonna look the best, which means, and I want to have some space here, so maybe 2 centimeters down here and 0.5 centimeter up here. So then the measurement would be the distance from the center, distance from the edge of the red to the edge of the record is 20 centimeters precisely. So if I pull it down to there, yeah, maybe even 19. We have a bit more space. Plus 2, that's 21. But I want to join these two, so in a way that makes it a bit rigid, or, you know, maybe pushing it into this somehow. At least a little bit, just because it looks good. I'm gonna cut down a bit here to make this a bit more narrow, to make a shoulder, then make a hole in this one that's a bit smaller than the width of this one. That's the plan at least so far. Okay. This one ended up being 103 millimeters. 103 millimeters. And this one is 151. This one is 51. And I think this is 18. Yeah, 18. I bought this new tool, scribe marking gauge, scribing tool. It's called, I don't remember the name. So that is 151. This is 103. So it's 50 in. And I want to take off a little bit here. 2 or 3 millimeters. If I take 3, I'm left with 12. Yeah, let's do 3. And I think I'm gonna do it on the circular saw. Let's make that first. I'm setting the saw blade down to about 3 millimeters of height so I can do repeated cuts to remove the part of wood I don't want. I could do this by hand, but this way ensures that it's all parallel and quite straight, and it's quite fast. It's not a big problem to make this way. And I'm left with a slightly thinner part of the wood that fits inside of the base. Just gotta do some cleanup. This could also be good both to get some grip for the glue, but also to, if I mess up the hole in this one, I might have some bigger chances to get a good fit. Let's put a mark in the middle of this. 220, 22.5, about there. Yeah. And then this was 151, 75.5, and that's about there. And then I can align this like that, more or less, and then lock it in place here. Maybe do some fine adjustment if I need to. See, yeah, it's actually a bit too big. I don't need that size, but it's okay. A bit longer, yeah, like that. No, even a bit more. Well, let's try 5.2. Why? Maybe I have no idea how to use this. Maybe I am stupid. Oh yeah, it will go the other way, of course. There. Yeah, that's good. Poplar is really soft. You can see when I mark here, it goes all the way through almost the first layer, and it becomes quite ugly quite fast. This is not fine woodworking by any measure of stretch. That's a famous English saying. It's quite efficient to remove most of the wood with the drill. And tidy up the holes with a chisel. I really should sharpen my chisels, especially when cutting poplar. I've learned most of my woodworking skills from watching Paul Sellers on YouTube. He's a really nice guy to follow. Stop by if you want to learn some woodworking from a cool old guy. It's so soft, I think this will actually enter without any big issue. Problem is, it will never come out again. I think I'm gonna give myself a bit more space. Better. I already messed up here, but I think I can glue it down. And it's gonna get worse now. Yeah. Seems like these sides are a bit too long, so I need to take them down a bit. I have a very big sanding stick. Yeah, and I said 200 from the edge of the paper to the edge of here. That will be 21. And the center of this is there. So if this is 51, this will be 25 point some. That's the center. And I want to round it. Yeah. This is bandsaw food. Can you even fit here? No. Maybe you can fit in my pocket. No, perfect. Sorry about the moving camera. I'll try to keep you as steady as possible. We need some power. I think this is one of the tasks that needs to go on the wheel. Fixing better power solutions for the, well, everything. Ay. Can you see? Yeah. Okay. It's not perfect, but it works, I think. This is one of those projects you just want to finish. You don't want to spend hours and hours on this. It's just fun. Well, at least I don't want to spend hours on it. The ironic part is I'm going to use 10 times as much time on editing this as building it. If not 20. Okay. Whoop. This is so not gonna go in. Hey! Decently straight. I hurt the top a bit with the mallet. It's okay, no biggie. We have to find some kind of attachment. I don't know exactly what kind. I think I'm gonna find some kind of metal thingamajig. Vinyl is quite slippery, so I think maybe just a metal rod would work. I'm gonna turn you around. Ooh, upside down. That's confusing. Yeah, there we have it. Most of my bolts and stuff is down here. This might work. Need to find something that's the same thickness as the hole in the record. And that's smooth. Smooth! Perhaps this one? Let's bring the box! And I can't remember where my caliper is. Is it here? No? Oh, I'm guessing 6. Nope. 8? Nope. So it's 7. Oh, it's almost. Could also just drill a bigger hole. Then I want something that fits with this. These ones would be perfect, actually. I think. Do I think? I think. Is that kind of perfect? I think it might be. It's a bit wobbly. I think I could tighten it up tiny bit more by putting this in between, I think. Will that make sense? Oops, even the other way around. Yeah. Yep. I might add some weight to it. Or even if I put some kind of dots on it, that will add weight. I've been thinking about using rivets for this. I think that could look a bit cool. It'd be quite easy to do. I'm not so sure if the vinyl can withstand it. This is 2.4 millimeters. And where is my rivet gun? I have no idea. Oh yeah, I found it. I love this part of projects where I figure out small details and figure out how to do things in a smart way. But sometimes things doesn't really go the way you plan. No. Really? Okay. Let's try. Does it matter where we start? No. And as you will see, my hopes of making a nice peg is quickly crushed. No. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I don't know why. I just thought this looked good, and I thought it would look nice like this. But of course, this part is broken off. I'm stupid. Okay, that didn't work. Technically, this could be a way to stop it, but no. At this point in the project, my brain is really trying to figure out what to do. Hey, wait. What if I don't push it all the way and break it? I just force it a bit and then let go. Let's try. I'm gonna risk taking this one off. It might go poorly. That works. And just a small adjustment. Damn it! And it all falls apart. Nope. I think I'm hungry. Okay, break. I have to admit that after this failure of the first peg, my motivation for this project really fell through the floor. I was starting to doubt that the project was a good idea. All in all, what's the point? Why make this wheel at all? Why make YouTube videos at all? I was a bit defeated and I didn't really feel like talking. So I decided just to continue working, not thinking too much about the video, putting one camera up, not have any good audio, and in this way I could just focus on the labor. And even though the first peg idea didn't really work the way I thought, I managed to figure out a way to push the rivet gun just enough to not break the peg, but still making it tight enough to stay straight and have some kind of resistance. And after some minutes of feeling a bit unsure if this project was good, I was getting into the flow. I think that when you work with these projects, pushing through these obstacles and challenges is really necessary. All projects have their ups and downs, and it always feels bad to end on a bad note. In this situation, I just had to step away for a while, take a break, and go back when I felt a bit more motivated. When I do these kinds of projects, I come into this flow state, which is really comfortable, and it's one of the spaces where I feel the most relaxed and in tune with everything. And finally, after some well-placed superglue, the project was getting close to finished. Just some pieces of tape, and we're ready to spin.